Prospector Square in Park City, Utah, and I'm right in the thick of things. Let's see, half mile that way, Park City Mountain Resort. About a mile that way, Deer Valley. I'm here to check out a joint where a local boy / ski bum has a motto of gourmet food at local prices. This is Sammy's Bistro.
When you come to Sammy's, you get a home-cooked meal.
Steak sandwich and fish tacos in the window.
You can spend a lot more money in town, but you won't get better food.
That was the idea for chef and owner Sam Harris, who opened this joint in 2011 for his compadres, which means ski pants and hat hair are definitely expected. Do you ski? Do you board? What do you...
Oh, I'm a skier.
Very nice.
I competed moguls back in the day.
Hence the... That could explain Sammy's freestyle approach in the kitchen.
I put a bunch of ideas into a manila envelope when we were starting the restaurant. And I just pulled stuff out. I had probably 100 or 200 ideas.
The pulled pork is one of my favorites.
My go-to is the mahi-mahi fish tacos.
And then there's the creation that sounds like a bunny hill,
Savory chicken bowl.
but rocks black diamond flavor.
It's got the chicken and then that wonderful cilantro dressing and then the crunch of the tortillas.
Savory chicken bowl.
Show me what you got.
All right. A little canola oil. Poblano. And onions. Put a little garlic in and then the chicken and then coat it with spices. Yellow curry, garam masala, paprika. This is onion powder, salt.
And a little black pepper.
So get the spices coating the chicken and then just hit some water on top. Let it simmer for 2 to 3 hours.
Until it's super tender.
Super tender pulled chicken.
Okay, so the chicken's cooked. Now we put the bowl together.
Yep. Some tortilla strips. Jasmine rice. We ladle our chicken. Some of the tortilla strips on top, make it tall. Cilantro. And finish off with the tomatillo aioli.
You don't wear a helmet when you ski, do you?
I have to now.
Yeah.
Beyonce makes me.
That's one of the weirdest dishes I've ever seen on Triple D.
You just throw something together, sometimes it turns out. So this one is one of those.
There we go. How do I eat it?
Just mash it up, make it happen. Try to get a little bit of everything.
Chicken super tender. It almost turns into a jambalaya cross some crazy Indian dish that I've never had.
Comfort food at its finest.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
It is funky comfort. I will give you that, brother. How much is this?
$10.
It's like a $10 lift ticket in Flavortown.
Savory chicken bowl with rice.
It's comfort in a bowl.
That's why I love this place. It's super comfortable. It's like being in a jacuzzi.
Time out. Wait, so we're in a jacuzzi right now?
Pretty much.
Sammy's is a place where the locals go.
It's almost like Cheers. You walk in, you always know somebody.
But when it comes to the menu, he definitely heads way out of town.
Chavito Club.
The who club?
The Chavito Club.
Who's Chavito?
Chavito is a sandwich from Uruguay.
Let's hit this, man.
We're gonna make the marinade for the pork tenderloin, canola oil, soy sauce, garlic, ginger, cilantro, fresh limes.
And how long is this tenderloin gonna marry?
Oh, we usually do 45 to an hour.
Grill it.
Yep.
Medium rare?
Medium. And let it rest for a minute. And while we do that, we're gonna make the egg.
Hey, you'll be here all week, folks.
Slice it thin. Then it's on a hoagie roll. So we have a little bit of the tomatillo aioli, lettuce, tomato, pork tenderloin, and a little bit of bacon and some spicy mayo. All right, and the egg is missing. Huh. Where's the egg? That's a good question.
Looks good, let's have it.
That's perfect now, right? There it is. Throw a little fried egg on top. A little more tomatillo aioli. Can't get enough of that sauce.
No, you can't. Good looking fries.
Here is our Chavito Club.
The seasoned pork has way more flavor than I anticipated with the garlic and the ginger. But I really think that the kicker is that tomatillo cilantro aioli. Even with egg on there, it's a great sandwich. I mean, you're funky, bro. You're daring. You're like that.
Make it happen. That's my mantra.
Nicely done, bro.
Thanks, man.
The pork is very tender.
It's like breakfast and lunch.
All at the same time.
The taste is gourmet, the prices are reasonable. You could be from out of town visiting, and you're gonna feel like you're part of Park City.
Watch out for this guy. When you see him on the slopes, if he skis like he cooks, take a day off. Up next, Boom Boom Mushroom. We're staying in Park City and heading slopeside. Wow, at a ski resort. Where a hidden joint, you got sweet and heat on meat you can't beat, is blowing up the after-ski action. Mexican, Texan, Southern combo with a twist elevated. Real easy to explain. I'm here in Park City, Utah at the Silver Star Village, which is right at the base of Park City Mountain Resort. Now, I know that's a mouthful, but I want you to find this place because I hear they're doing way more than you'd find at your average ski lodge. This is the Silver Star Cafe.
Got a sea bass and osso buco for $112.
The best place to eat in Park City, bar none.
And braised short rib.
There really is something that makes this place special in Park City, and it's Jeff and Lisa.
That would be veterans of the local food biz, Jeff and Lisa Ward.
I've been doing restaurants in town for a long time. We've never owned one ourselves. We took the plunge.
That was in 2010 when they took over this joint at the bottom of the Silver Star chairlift.
We're a local joint, but we resonate with the destination visitor.
Thanks to an eclectic menu cooked up by Chef Dave Bible.
Comfort food brought to a higher level. It's familiar, but with some twists to it.
I have the pork ossobuco.
Pork ossobuco, right, with tomatillo salsa,
Yes,
Mexican, Italian.
Yes. The first thing we're gonna make is the roasted tomatillo salsa. Start off with some oil in the pan, chopped onions, tomatillas, poblano chilies, salt, pepper. We'll cook these for about 20 minutes. All the vegetables are cooked. And chicken stock. It's a roasted chicken stock, and I use tomato paste to kind of get like a brown.
I got you.
And then just burr mix it.
The tomatillo salsa is done now.
Now we're gonna start our pork shanks. First thing I'm gonna do is season them. Lots of salt and pepper, it's pretty important. A little bit of oil in the pan. Throw a little vegetable on here, so these will roast at the same time as the pork browns. And then I place the pork.
And we're gonna roast these off in the oven at what temp?
Right about 560 degrees, about 7 or 8 minutes.
So we're done being roasted?
Yes, sir. So I'm gonna place them into the pan. Put the veg into the pan.
Homemade chicken stock?
Yep.
Foil this back up, put it back in the pizza oven?
Yes, sir, for 3 hours. It's like Christmas morning. We're gonna go ahead and plate it. So I've got these chipotle grits, yellow grits spiked with chipotle.
My middle name's Chipotle Grit. Very nice.
Well,
gorgeous.
One of the shanks on there. Got the tomatillo salsa already hot, ready to roll. Just a little garnish of queso fresco, just a little bit of chopped cilantro. And there we are. That's the pork ossobuco roasted tomatillo salsa.
Outrageous. Nice acidity in the tomatillo salsa. Pork's fall apart, tender. Love the poblano note. The grits play into it. Good Mexican, Texan, Southern combo with a twist elevated. Real easy to explain. Chef, great energy, great
Appreciate
food.
that.
Nice
Thank
job.
you very much.
Wow, at a ski resort.
Pork ossobuco.
It absolutely melts in your mouth. It's really, really good.
And it's a cozy, wonderful atmosphere in here.
Which fits right in with the food.
I like the mushroom stroganoff if I'm really hungry after a day of skiing.
Bunch of different mushrooms. It's delicious.
Okay, so we're gonna be making the spätzle for the vegetarian mushroom
Love me
stroganoff.
some spätzle.
We'll start off with the flour. We're gonna sift it a bit. Create a little hole there. Toss in the eggs, a little warmed milk, not boiling, a little bit of water, and a little salt. I'm gonna start working it with my hands. Doesn't take very long at all. You want a really nice, sticky dough. I've got a spätzle maker over here.
Roll out the spätzle.
All right, dough's done. We're just gonna take it into this little scoopy thingy. Gravity will eventually do its job. So you just slide it into the boiling water, back and forth. The sliding action will actually cut the dough as it goes in. A lot of people refer to spätzle as pasta. It's actually more of a dumpling. Now it needs to cook in here for just a couple minutes. And we just put it in an ice bath. And then we saute it at the time of service. Yep.
Got it.
Fire pan. A little bit of oil. And then go ahead and dump in my sliced domestic mushrooms.
So the buttons?
Yep, the oysters. It's the shiitakes.
Okay.
A little salt and pepper. All right, then I just stir it. This will get cooked down for about 25 minutes or so. So now we're going to assemble the dishes. So we're going to get a little oil in the pan, a little bit of red onion.
Touch of garlic.
Mushrooms. A little tossed. Let those cook just a moment or two. One of the keys to this is the roasted vegetable stock. Add a little bit of sour cream right off the bat. Sort of swirl that in. That's where you kind of get that classic stroganoff flavor. Chive. Salt. Pepper. And now we're going to go for the reduction. We're going to be plating the spätzle. Next is the mushroom. With just a touch more sour cream, and then a little bit of chive. There you go, and that is the vegetarian mushroom stroganoff.
We'll go boom, boom, mushroom. A mix. I can't say it's good. I can say it's great, though. The type of mushrooms, the way you cook them down but leave them with integrity, I think that the mushrooms are still tender enough. They brought out tons of flavor. I think that stock plays a huge role in it. It's hearty, it's comforting, outrageous. You're a gangster.
Thank you, sir.
Tastes like you're in Germany somewhere, and it's perfect when you come right off the slopes.
I was gonna leave, but between the slopes, the snow, and the dude that made the awesome mushroom stroganoff, I gotta stick around. You got another dish?
I have a crispy pork belly.
When we come back, hanging out at the Silver Star Cafe in Park City, Utah. Love me some pork belly.
Me too.
Welcome back. It's the Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, not Diners, Drive-Ins, and Ski Slopes. I'm hanging out at the Silver Star Cafe, and you have promised me if I would come back and not go out there, you said we could have?
Crispy pork belly.
All right, bring it.
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna score the meat. The next thing I'm gonna do is smear molasses on it.
Black tar Texas tea.
Next, I'm gonna season it.
And just one side, just the fat side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just salt and pepper, real liberal on this one. We just throw it on the pan, and we're gonna toss it in the pizza oven for about 7 or 8 minutes.
Just put a little roast on it, a little bit of crunch on it, and now we're gonna braise it.
Right. So I start off with maple syrup in the pan. I'll just place this right on top of that syrup.
Now you take the cinnamon,
just throw it on top.
And your water, doctor.
Yep. 3 hours. Plastic foil.
Plastic really locks down, and you actually build steam in this. If you poked it, it would.
A sheet of foil. And then after this is all covered and sealed up, it'll go in the oven right around 560 degrees or so for about 3 hours. After that, we actually let it cool in its braising jus overnight.
Then we'll cut it.
And then they'll get skewered.
And then what, fried?
Fried. So this is the crispy pork belly appetizer. So you start off with your cooked beans and apple.
Look at that. Okay, you think that's enough pork belly? Give him half a pig.
And then the last thing that we're gonna do, it's my own interpretation of a Carolina-style barbecue sauce, and then finish off with a touch of green. That is the crispy pork belly.
Listen, you say pork belly, I say thank you. Look at that pork just falling apart. You get that molasses right off the bat. Carolina-style sauce. But that vinegar was right there. You got sweet and heat on meat you can't beat.
Crispy pork belly and taco.
Have you ever seen a place at the bottom of a ski run that has food like this?
No.
Yourself? I rest my case, Your Honor. So that's it for this road trip. But don't worry, we got plenty more joints to find all over this country. I'll be